Well, hello everyone, and welcome to your Scorpio Full Moon Release and Let Go Astrology Energy Report and Guided Meditation for May 5th of 2023. I am Susan Saucier, your spiritual intuitive coach. Please note that this report is for everyone. If you know your birth chart, you can look to see where Scorpio is, and it will help you know what area of your life you may be working on during this time. If Scorpio is your sun, moon, or rising sign, you will more than likely be feeling this a bit more deeply. Now, if you're interested in going directly to the guided meditation portion, I have placed a timestamp in the notes below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. Please click the subscribe button, leave a comment, share, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And for all of my current subscribers, I'm so grateful for all of you and for continuing to always show up, leave your comments and sharing, and just being a part of this Soul Tribe family. I am truly honored. Now, if you're interested in what you may experience in your world over the next few weeks, well, let's talk about that right now. First, I'm going to go over the positive and negative aspects of Scorpio because it's important to understand what you may feel and experience and what other people may be doing around you in your life as well, whether you're Scorpio or not. It's always somewhere in your chart. So some positive aspects that you may encounter with this Scorpio full moon are feeling more focused, feeling brave and courageous, persistent and honest, loyal and charming and curious, faithful and ambitious. Some of the negative aspects of Scorpio that may show up are feelings of jealousy, possessive and dominating, resentful, stubborn, and they can sting with those scorpion stingers if you mess with their life. Now, this full moon in Scorpio is a full moon lunar eclipse, which means that the intensity of this full moon is more powerful than your typical full moon. I want to remind you that while full moons can result in endings and closures, this particular full moon is really pushing that aspect with it being a lunar eclipse. This may seem scary at first, but it is all about transformational events and situations that are happening for you to step into your power in a more profound way. Scorpio is a water sign. And this particular water sign goes really, really deep under the surface in the shadow self to expose whatever has been bubbling underneath, whatever you've been avoiding or neglecting. It's that emotional box that you locked away deep in your closet that you don't want to deal with. I know, that itself sounds intense because it can be. And I'm hoping that you will use this message to guide you in acknowledging your strength instead of your weakness. For it is in this place of deep emotional neglect that the answers you're seeking are being revealed to you. So if you're listening to this message, if you just happen to be on this channel, then it's something that you're meant to hear and apply in your life. My friend, you are ready to connect with that deeper part of you, even if it feels like something you don't want to deal with. That hidden little inner child is desperately wanting your love and attention. It's now safe to do so, for you have evolved to the point where you can embrace and understand your hidden emotions on a level that you perhaps could not have even a few months ago. And being able to understand what the lessons are, what you're learning from all of it, whatever that may be. It's here for you now. I also want to mention that this full moon falls on May 5th, which is 5/5. So the 5 energy is all about change and freedom and tapping into your creative side and using your imagination. And the 5th house in astrology is all about love and children, having fun, playing, and romance. So think of times when you were a child and you could enjoy the simpler parts of life with no responsibilities. And I know some of you may not have had that luxury and grew up in difficult homes, but think of times when you let your imagination soar and that you believed that you could do or be anything and live a magical life. This is a great time to do that, to tap into that childlike imagination and let your inner child have some playtime with you. Even as I remind you to have some fun and to play, I am aware of the intensity of this Scorpio full moon and all that it entails. In honesty, it does bring a deeper, heavier energy that often will bring up past traumas and hurts. That's why it's important not to run away from what you're facing. And especially for those of you who typically do run away. But instead to tap into your wisdom and knowledge and persevere with calm and tenderness as you wish you received. Instead of letting the scorpion stingers out full force, use the softer side of Scorpio. The nurturing, loving, deeply emotional side that's compassionate and understanding as you remind yourself that this too shall pass. Life is full of lessons. Some are easier than others, but the challenging ones, they're there to help you fulfill your purpose, your potential, to fulfill your destiny, and to make you aware that you came here to succeed and overcome these obstacles. You came here to fulfill what you set up for your lifetime. And that includes those challenges, for they're not here to make you fail. They're here to strengthen you. So if you're feeling exposed, if you're feeling hurt and vulnerable and angry, first take time to talk with your inner child, because there's a connection to these emotions that stem from your childhood. So think about the emotions you're feeling, and then go back into your inner child and think about a time in your life when you felt those same emotions. The answers are within you, not outside of you. They're within. Sometimes you just need to surrender that control and let the universe, let God, your creator, your spirit team, and angels take the lead. And I know sometimes it can be scary to let go of control, because when we feel like we can control everything, we feel like we have a better hold on what's going to happen in our lives. But in reality, that's not the case. That's just a false belief. So sometimes it's just stepping out of that comfort zone and saying, okay, this is too much. I'm handing it over to you, God, creator, spirit team, universe. And I'm trusting that you're going to bring whatever I am needing in my life to make it all back in alignment. Now, do not neglect or run away from the emotions that surface either. For if you bury them again, they will resurface again at a later date. Until you acknowledge the parts of you that need this healing and understanding, those lessons are going to keep coming up. And we are in such an intense time with this Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. So it's offering you healing as well. It's not just going to throw all these heavy, deep, traumatic events and emotions that you've kept hidden in your closet up to the surface for you to just say, what do I do with all of this? No, you are surrounded so much by the support of the planets, but also your spirit team and your creator to provide you with what you're needing right now to get through this. Now, use this 5 energy also to be creative. Think outside the box. Play with your ideas in your head, and don't just assume the endings that you may experience are detrimental, for endings make room for new beginnings that often end up being incredibly amazing. But that's hard to see when you're in the middle of the storm. But think of it that way. The storm is about to clear, and you're just cleaning up the debris that you've been neglecting. Know that you do not have to always be in control, as I just mentioned. I know that sounds scary for some of you, but when you let everything flow and you stop trying to control outcomes, you open up a path of least resistance that can bring about ideas that you haven't even thought of, and a different way of seeing things and opportunities that are right there in front of you, but you're so busy trying to control the situation that you're missing them. So stop pushing to control the outcome. The more stress you worry about something, the more you will receive that same stress. So focus on what you're grateful for and send your enemies a dose of love energy. I know that's not easy, but you know what? They won't know what hit them. And in return, it will replenish and restore that love energy back in your body. And it will diminish and deplete and delete that anger and resentment that was in your energy field. Do your best to trust the timing and know that everything is happening for your highest good. Uranus is active under this full moon and represents freedom, awakening, change, and is revealing to you what needs to be changed in order to bring about the joy you've been seeking. So be flexible, be adaptable, so that you can be prepared for sudden, unexpected outcomes and events that really more than likely can take place with this full moon lunar eclipse. And that can be in the world or in your personal life as well. But it is a time of unexpected endings. But it's a very prominent thing, situation, outcome, whatever it may be, that's happening for your evolvement. And also a reminder that Mercury is retrograde April 21st through May 14th in the sign of Taurus. So we're in the middle of that. And even May 14th, when it starts to go back into station direct, you still have a week or two that you still may feel a few of the bumpiness of Mercury retrograde that's there lingering. So it's a good time to slow down, allow Mercury retrograde to shine a light on where in your life you need to reevaluate. This could be how you communicate, even how you communicate with your text, your email, and with your loved ones and with yourself, and how you may want to reinvent yourself. Mercury retrograde is about misunderstandings and miscommunication, so be aware that things might be said that can be misunderstood. It's going to be important to slow down and to rethink before you respond. So in closing, this is a great time to cleanse your energy field. Take a bath filled with Epsom salt and essential oils, light candles, play soft music, just sit in that water. Scorpio being a water sign, it will be so soothing whether you have sun, moon, or rising Scorpio. Like I said, it's somewhere in your chart. So you're feeling it with this full moon. Let yourself release the toxins that your physical body may have been holding on to. Let go of old hurts and traumas. Cry if you need to. Let it out and comfort yourself and your inner child. You are your best friend and the only one who understands you, the only one who is experiencing what you feel deep inside on that particular level. Love yourself unconditionally and know that you are amazing, and healing old wounds will allow you to set yourself free. Now, you may already be feeling intense emotions as we've led up to this full moon, lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So it can feel quite intense, and you might already be feeling that, as I just said. But there's a possibility of secrets being exposed. And I just want to give you that heads up because it could rock your world a bit, especially surrounding the areas of trust and loyalty. Again, this is okay, for you can handle it. You are well equipped to handle all that's before you. And it's a time of deep revelation that you are needing so that you can heal parts of you that, while they're familiar, they're no longer a part of this new and improved you that you have been working on. It is time to step into your power and let go of what is not in alignment with you. The healing that awaits you is so profound. So be kind to yourself, be gentle, be compassionate and understanding. For when you love yourself first and you treat yourself with unconditional love, you awaken your soul to a level of divinity that will hold space for you to heal, to replenish and restore the parts of you that have truly been needing your attention. Know that during this phase and this time, again, deal with the deep emotions. Know that they are pulling you towards what you need to do. They are revealing to you what you need to know and to understand so that you can work through whatever may be happening in your life. And it can be a wonderful time. It doesn't have to be this negative, heavy emotion. I'm just trying to make you aware that whatever you haven't dealt with may come to the surface. And I'm being your cheerleader, letting you know you want to deal with it. You don't want to shove it back down again. Deal with it gently. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself as you would your best friend. Be there for yourself. You have to live with yourself for the rest of your life, so you might as well treat yourself with royalty because you deserve it. As you know, full moons shine a bright light on the areas of your life that need your attention, along with exposing what needs to be released. So let that light shine. Walk into that spotlight. Have that courage and strength, and use your wisdom and knowledge, and you will succeed tremendously. Remember, my friend, take care of you first. You are an incredible spiritual being living a human experience. Life on planet Earth is quite a challenge. However, you are equipped to handle everything that you came here to experience. While you have endured lots of challenges, they do not define you, because you are more than your pain, more than your scars, and more than your fear. Why? Well, because you're truly amazing. Now, if you're interested in preparing your space for the full moon, I've put that link below for your convenience. And if you're ready to enjoy your full moon guided meditation, well, find a comfortable place and let's begin. Begin by closing your eyes and setting your intention, connecting with the energy of the full moon, and letting the full moon know you are grateful for the lighted path that is before you, which is helping you to clearly see what adjustments need to be made and what you are ready to release. Now take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose and release through your mouth. Once again, breathing in through your nose, new fresh clarity, and releasing through your mouth the old stagnant energy that no longer serves you. Let us join together in love, peace, and harmony as we gather together, embarking on this journey and connecting with the full moon as we prepare to cleanse and release what no longer serves us. We ask to be embraced in the highest vibration of pure divine love, pure healing light, surrounding us with safety and protection always. And we ask Archangel Michael from the south, bringing in the element of fire, to join us on this journey as we burn and release what no longer serves us. We ask Archangel Raphael from the east, offering us the element of air to bring healing as we reclaim our power and let go of blocks and limiting beliefs. And we ask Archangel Uriel from the north, bringing in the element of earth to give us a solid foundation upon which to build our dreams, providing us with stability and balance in our lives. And we call upon Archangel Gabriel from the west, bringing in the element of water to shower down upon us pure cleansing, white light, clearing away old wounds, and washing away past issues that hold us back, and supporting us as we sit with our emotions, aligning with our true authentic self. As we gather under this beautiful full moon, we also invite our spirit team, guides, angels, and helpers to be by our side as we embrace the opportunity this full moon is offering us. Now recognize that this full moon is symbolizing the end of a chapter in your life, shedding light upon the things and situations and behaviors that need your attention so that you can let them go. This is a healing process of purging and releasing and letting go. Please remember to drink plenty of water when your session is complete. This full moon is also illuminating the things and people in your life that may be interfering with your spiritual growth and enlightenment. So right now, give yourself permission to be open to the light of the full moon and the messages that are being presented to you. Know that this is a great opportunity where you purge and release whatever you do not wish to take with you into your future. As you take in another cleansing breath through your nose, releasing the stagnant energy through your mouth, begin to feel your body relaxing even more deeply into a peaceful state, knowing that this is your time to heal, your time to purge, your time to release and let go of any stress, anxiety, and worries. Begin to feel them simply lift up off of your shoulders, out of your mind, drifting up and away from you, drifting up further and further away from you into nothingness. Know that you are safe and secure, and your spirit team is surrounding you with loving, healing light. Now begin to see in your mind a beautiful path unfolding before you. The full moon above is shining its bright, illuminating light, and you can clearly see the path before you. Notice that this path is specifically just for you and you alone, and it is created by your spirit team to bring you the safety, the love, and the healing that is needed as you release and purge. As you walk slowly along this beautiful path, begin to notice a gentle breeze caressing your face. You can smell the scent of beautiful flowers, and you can see all the stars lighting up the sky, surrounding the bright full moon. You notice tall trees on either side of you as you walk along the path,
feeling the velvety grass so soft beneath your feet. And as you come to the end of this path, you suddenly find yourself in a large, magnificent meadow. The full moon is shining, guiding you to a soft, large blanket awaiting your arrival. And as you sit or lie on this blanket, you find yourself looking up at the full moon and all the bright stars, feeling at peace, knowing that this is a powerful moment where you are here to heal and cleanse and rejuvenate your physical body, emotional body, mental body, spiritual body, and energy field. Taking in a nice, slow, deep breath, releasing and letting go. You are now ready to proceed with releasing everything on your list, stating out loud or in your mind, I am now releasing everything on my list. This is my intention. I am ready to let go of what no longer serves me. I am washing away the fears of yesterday. I now release myself from any obstacles that are in my path. I now choose to forgive, knowing that I am setting myself free by doing so. I am now free from all these things, situations, and people that no longer serve me. This is my intention, and I am choosing to let this go. And it is so. Now allow yourself to bask in this loving energy of the full moon as it vibrates healing energy onto you, assisting you in letting go and releasing, guiding you and helping you purge and wash away all painful memories, washing away and soothing heartache, releasing and dissolving physical pain, helping you let go of anger and grief, dissolving guilt and shame, and removing any limiting beliefs and blocks that have kept you stuck. Know that while you have endured many challenges, they have allowed you to gain so much wisdom and insight in the process. Understanding that choosing to hold on to memories and negative situations and people that weigh you down will continue to keep you stuck. Set yourself free. It's time. you are ready to move forward and release any negative, heavy energy right now. Say these words in your mind or out loud. My heart's desire is to be filled with love, happiness, peace, excellent health, prosperity, and abundance. And at this time, it is my intention, and I am choosing to heal every part of my body and my mind as I embrace this love and healing energy from this beautiful, vibrant full moon. Now begin to see in your mind everything you have written on your list. Notice that it is no longer bright and colorful. Notice that it has now become smaller and smaller, and you can barely see the words that you have written down. The list filled with everything you wish to release has now begun to move further and further away from you. Further and further away, no longer having any power or control over you. And as you look out into the distance, you can see this tiny speckle, smaller and smaller, until you no longer see it at all. It is gone. It is done. It is over. It is released and dissolved. You are free. You are now ready to embrace new positive beginnings that will empower you and fill you with joy and love. Place your hands over your heart. This signifies that you are cleansing the old and opening up space for a healing to take place in all areas of your life. Know that as you bask under the beautiful, vibrant, healing light of the full moon, you are also choosing to make any necessary changes that are needed in order for you to move forward on your path. Say these words out loud or in your mind. I am choosing to love myself. I am choosing to honor myself. I now give thanks and gratitude to the full moon, to the universe, and my Creator. I now give thanks and gratitude to my spirit team, angels, and guides for being with me on this healing and nourishing, rejuvenating journey. I am so grateful for this cleansing and release, and I now have room and welcome in beautiful new beginnings that are manifesting in my life, and it is so. Thank you. Thank you. Now find yourself leaving the beautiful meadow, walking down the beautiful path, and finding yourself back into the present moment, knowing that you have released and you have cleansed and you have let go of what is no longer needed in your future. When you are ready, you can either continue to drift off into a wonderful deep sleep, or open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day.